Hello everybody, welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I am here with the new talent, Healing Riposte. We are going to look at this talent, see who it's good on, see how we can make it most effective in this game. Got a shirt and tie on, getting right down to business. Healing Riposte. Riposte is a term that comes from fencing. It is a return attack to a parry. So when your opponent in fencing stabs at you and lunges forward in an attack, you then parry it and counter it with an attack of your own. And that is the reference point being made here. It is going to increase your health every 0.5 seconds by 10% of your maximum health. It's going to happen only when you're below 40% of your health. So, I would recommend this on a hero that has a damage cap. Heroes in this game, you cannot rely on them to reach a certain percentage of their health when they're being attacked unless they have a damage cap. Even in that case, here in the days of Dynamica, heroes with a damage cap can get killed almost instantly. So at least give yourself the opportunity for this talent to work and put it on a damage capped hero. It is also going to do 100% of the attack in true damage. 100% of your attack is going to be 100,000, 120,000 if it's an epic hero. That amount is going to come in true damage. True damage ignores damage reduction. So if your opponent has a Sacred Light, a Stone Skin, Dragon's Cover, any of these that provide damage reduction, a Holy Conviction enchantment, it will ignore that damage reduction and do the actual 100,000 plus damage that you would have normally done without the damage reduction on your opponent. It's going to happen every 0.5 seconds. That is going to happen for 2.5 seconds. Okay, so you get a maximum 50% heal during that 2.5 second time, and you're going to do a maximum 500,000 true damage, 600,000 true damage depending on the hero and its attack ability. You will also receive invulnerability for 2.5 seconds. Beware invulnerability in this game. Vulnerability means that your hero is not taking any damage, but the moment that wears off, the crowd that is beating on you or auto-procking on you will pretty much obliterate you. So keep in mind that as well. This is a talent that has no damage reduction. What that means is you're going to be invulnerable and then destroyed. Okay? You need to have a little bit of damage reduction. Pair this up with an insignia of maybe Sacred Light. Perfect. Now you have a healing source. Now you have damage reduction from the Sacred Light. Now you have extra health from the Sacred Light. Now you'll get 10% return on your heal based on that health. You will also do true damage strike. Put it with damage reduction, you'll get the maximum benefit out of it. Let's try it on a couple of different heroes. Okay, we're trying on Mina Lover's base. I put Healing Riposte on Dynamica. I've got a Drogo pet to increase attack as well as to provide some deflect. But the real thing is the Healing Riposte. Now look, we're head to head against a Dynamica. You can see health dropping. When it drops, Dyna gets all these immunities to conditions and a healing process of his own. But the Healing Riposte is there for events like that when it happens to go to actually 40%. Then that'll trigger too. You see that we're just head to head against Dyna. I'm just banging away on him. Nothing's really happening. Got a bunch of heroes on the base. Dyna's sitting there. Dyna's essentially never gonna die. His health, whenever it drops to a low percent, it just shoots right back up again. But you see, we're not killing heroes. Let's move on. We'll try it against Wenspace, one of our top players here on iOS. I'll throw Dyna in front of Zeph. See what happens. You can see Dyna's getting hit everywhere all the time. We expect that. See a big heal happening, either through Dyna's skill description or through the Healing Riposte. Either way, it's going to work. I canceled the Warden in these attacks so we don't have abnormal variations in the results here. So we're just parked here in the corner. You see the heroes on base. See if they take any real damage. Dyna can only hit 2 groups of heroes at a time. And we see Levanica. Levanica went into stealth. Back up again. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Still up against that Zeph. Zeph's not dying. Let's move on. We'll try RGP13 from D9K, one of our top players, one of our top guilds here on the iOS server. Let's go Dyna versus Dyna. Both of us are rocking the Drogo pet. See what we got. What do we have here? Took a big hit, popped right back up in health. Troops are getting killed. I don't know about heroes though. Start to see some hero damage. Come on, hero damage. Oh, we're targeting Dove. Dove took some hits. Dove started to heal back up again. Got a cute Kitsune pet on Dove. Take a look at that base. No heroes killed. No buildings destroyed. My Dyna, whenever it drops in health, pops right back up again. Let's try it on a different hero. I will try Raven's base. One of our long-term players. One of our top DPS players. I'm going to try it on Zeph now. I have Healing Riposte on Zeph. I'll go Dynaside, sure. Okay, let's look at Zephyrica. Dead. Dead because the hit he took exceeded his health pool, and that 40% healing threshold never took place. Let's try again. Let's try Mikto's base. Got a great base defense. We'll see what happens. I'll try Zeph versus Zeph. With Rune Master helping out against my Zeph. See that big heal happen. Okay, Healing Riposte triggered. Watch Zeph's health. Still not enough. The drop in health on Zeph happened so quickly there at the end that the 40% again was not able to function, at least within the allotted cooldown time of 6.5 seconds. Try Iron Man John's base. You see his beautiful base design. One of our high might players here on iOS. Gonna try with my Zeph with the Healing Riposte. Going up against Boreal Fox as well as some Love Doves. Look at Zeph's health. Getting that healing process. Now we have a 6.5 second cooldown. Functioning for 2.5 seconds. So you're waiting about 4 seconds for this thing to reactivate. Look at his health. It reactivates. We are good. Goes back up again. Let's try it on one more hero. Try against Homburg's base. Homburg KOA. One of our longtime players. Top mites. One of our guildies. I'm going to have to try. I have it on Dove now. I have a Healing Riposte 10 on Dove. Oh, what side are we? We're going to get killed the moment we drop out on the board. Healing Riposte actually worked. We went into invulnerability, but we were not able to heal up in time. You could see Dove's health stop. A brief pause, then we were killed. Let's try again. Let's try against G unit. Another nice base design, another nice defense. We're going to try our best. And you see Dove. Watch Dove's health. incrementally dropping as it should with a damage capped hero, unless you're directly fighting a Dyna. Look at that huge drop. Boom, out. Let's try Empire Dom Space. See, it's a tricky base design. What are we going to do? Let's go left side. You can see Dove's hitting Walla in the south. The Dynamica on this base doesn't have Empower, so there's no auto proc happening. We have to actually hit Dyna for Dyna to be gaining energy. So we're okay until Dyna procs. Let's look at Dove's health again. Look at it. This is the pattern I'm seeing. See the health jump back up. That's the healing process. You're going to get that to 50% of her HP. But it is barely enough to keep up with the damage that she's sustaining. I think cumulatively she is losing more health than she gains back, even during the time of invulnerability as well as the healing process. If this battle were 6 minutes long, I think eventually Dove would lose. She's just going to start taking Dyna hits as soon as she starts targeting him, and then she's out. Alright, Healing Riposte. I've been experimenting with this talent and insignia for several days now. What you're seeing here on video is just a way to illustrate these points. It is a talent and insignia that tries to do, I think, too much all at once. And in doing so, it does none of them to a great degree. It just does them to an average level. The healing process is not too great. The invulnerability, it's got a 4-second cooldown. That can be very difficult, especially in the days of Dyna. The true damage that is caused is relatively small. That amount of attack is going to barely harm our heroes. I mean, that could be 1/6 of a hero's health. And if they've got a healer on their team, well, forget about it. You might as well not be doing anything. You should be tickling them with a feather. Healing Riposte, it's going to make tanks. Okay? So if you want your Dove Keeper to never really die and to carry your Doom Balloon in Guild Wars, use this. But if you do use this, you are taking away Dove's true ability, her ability to kill heroes. If you want Dyna to not die and carry a Doom Balloon, or Zeph to not die and carry a Doom Balloon in Guild Wars, then this is the talent and insignia. But what it does is it robs the hero killers in this game of their ability to actually perform massive attacks. So I would not put this on any hero that you are planning on using in order to kill off other heroes. This is a true tank talent. Is there a hero that I would put this on? Yes, one, and only one so far in this game. Let's take a look. It's going to be my buddy Colossus. Colossus does have a damage cap. It activates at 70% or less of his total health. He is a hero that does one and only one thing, and that is to provide a tank role for your team. So you want him to never die. You want him to always be strong and to be healing up and surviving. Make the combination of like a Sacred Light and a Healing Riposte talent insignia, one way or another, whatever you got. Put this talent, Healing Riposte, with damage reduction on somebody like Colossus, and he's going to be nearly invulnerable, and he'll perform his role very, very well and take damage for the rest of the team. If you put this on Zeph, Dove, Dyna, you're going to weaken them, and they're no longer going to have their hero killing effects. If you want somebody to carry your Doom Balloon, try a Rambard. They'll probably perform much better than what you're trying to do with your Dove. So tank talent, good on Colossus. I personally won't be using it on other heroes because I want them to do what they were designed to do. Hero killers to kill heroes, and then support heroes to help the team. The lack of damage reduction with Healing Riposte would be very harmful on a support hero because they would just get wiped out one shot, and that'd be it. So I'm going to give this like a D, a D score, D grade. Not really many heroes that you could use this on in my particular style of gameplay. If you find somebody good to use it on and it's actually good and they're actually killing heroes and performing their design task, please let us know in the comments below. Currently, I just find Colossus to be a good matchup with it. I hope the game is treating you well, and I hope you are enjoying your clashing. All right, check you on the next video. Bye-bye.